so comfortable at home.
Yeah. I still work, so
Yeah.
anyway.
I work October. That's it. Well, I work. I do all of the yeah. I got my granddaughter, and I coordinate all events for Delosa. So, but that's mostly computer, phone, and Delosa Family Farms.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm there. Groups, events,
No
and
kidding.
yeah.
I'll be darned.
When I had a super stressful job. I was an executive director, and so I retired early. But in the process of making that decision, I used to think about, oh, what would be the perfect job, and I would think about either pouring wine or working in Delosa. So when I came back, Delosa was a good friend of mine, knew that. When I retired, she called me. She goes, "Hey, you're working," and I love it. I get to talk to a lot of people, lots of
Hello, how are you?
Save that for after the meeting.
I know, I know. Good, how are you?
How's
Northern
2026?
California. So, yeah, so it's a lot of fun.
Well, you look well. How was your holiday?
Hitting the ground running.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yes.
You.
Yes, we are. Oh, we're like down 3 attorneys right now. It's not like it's a huge office. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I do, but yeah. I don't miss that.
Do you remember those days?
I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, we were just talking about that.
You know what?
It's been a long time. You can say it's been a whole new year, but just been busy. So,
We have full range.
America's great. Coaching the freshman boys basketball team.
First, not only St. Mary's, but Stockton.
Yeah, first ever. State. Yeah,
Mine
at any
are a little
level.
bit more
At any level.
My family here is
Yeah, 2A's.
You know, it's gonna take.
Absolutely.
You still gotta show up and play the game.
Absolutely. Everyone's trying to beat you.
Right.
I kind of left.
How are you? Good. Happy New Year.
I left everything as you gave it to me in terms
Oh,
of like
perfect.
the paperwork.
That's what I need.
Yep, and then so I just put the access code right there. It's just that 4-digit code now. All right. Cool. Of course,
Appreciate it.
no problem.
So, is your brother an attorney?
Yes.
I saw him on
Yeah.
the news.
Which one was he? Is he with Linden? He's doing the Linden deal, or no? He's doing something else.
I can't remember what case it was.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
well,
he's
anyway.
doing. I think he's doing a lady who embezzled money or something.
Yes, Linden, the soccer team. Yeah, yeah.
I thought I went.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah.
can't. It's got to be a relation.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I don't have anything new. Oh, just think.
Check, check, one, two.
and it activates.
It activates.
Yeah.
As long as it's
Folks, I'm going to call the meeting in order. It's 6 o'clock. So, welcome. I'll let you all take a seat. Good evening. We'll start the meeting with the flag salute. Commissioner, will you lead us? Thank you very much. Can we have roll call, please?
Commissioner Roostaller,
Here?
Commissioner Milas,
Here.
Commissioner Rhodes,
Here.
Commissioner Tudavuki,
Present.
Commissioner Sangha.
Present.
Mr. Chairman, we have quorum.
Thank you very much. We'll move to minutes from previous hearings. We've got 2/6/25, 7/17/25, 11/6/25, and 11/20/25. Are there, we could take these all at once unless there are some additions or corrections. So are there any additions and corrections? Seeing none, the chair will entertain a motion to accept all 4 minutes as submitted.
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second? Moved and seconded. We'll take a vote.
Commissioner Tudavuki,
Yes.
Commissioner Milas,
Yes.
Commissioner Rustaller,
Yes?
Commissioner Sangha,
Yes.
Commissioner Rhodes.
Yes.
All right, we'll move to actions on requests for continuances or withdrawals.
Yes, thank you, Chairman. We do have a request for continuance from the San Joaquin County Office of Education. They've requested a continuance for item number 2, and their request is included in your notes for this evening.
Yes. State
Good
your-
evening. Thank you for,
your name and your address, please.
my name is Anthony Flores with San Joaquin County Office of Education. My address is 2531 Coloma, my personal address?
You can give the
Okay,
county
sorry.
office it. Arch Road will
2531
do,
Coloma
yeah.
Lane in Tracy, California.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak. I am Anthony Flores with the San Joaquin County Office of Education. As mentioned in the staff report, we are one of the neighbors of the Manteca Sportsman's Club. Our property, about a mile away, is the location of the Durham Ferry Academy, which is part of SJCUE's
Sir?
venture.
Are you asking for this item to be pulled? Because that's what we're under right now. A
I'm asking
request-
for a continuance to the March 5th
Okay.
Planning Commission. meeting.
Okay, so we're going to discuss this, and we'll call you back in a
Okay.
second. So a request has been made, and since this is an item that's been off and on agendas for a long time, so I'm going to give the Sportsman Club folks a chance to give us a reason why we shouldn't pull the item. I think we know, since we got a letter from the county, why they want to pull it. And so we'd like to hear from both of you before we make a decision if we're going to pull this item or not.
Thank you. John Swan, President, Manteca Sportsman's Club, 30261 South Airport Way, Manteca. We would request that the continuance not be granted at this time. This process, like you mentioned, has been going on for 4 years now. This continuance is basically the same as the previous continuance that the Sheriff's Department grudgingly requested for a review of our design and our materials for the baffles that we plan to put in place. The Sheriff's Department has, for the past 2 years, signed off on every version of the plans that we have submitted. We have adjusted our plans for every request that's been made. And even after the last continuance that the Sheriff's Department to evaluate and have an independent evaluator review our plans and our materials, which we provided, it just seems to be a repeat of the same request. So we would just request that it continue to move forward.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we'll hear from the county again, County Office of Ed.
Thank you again. I did have the pleasure to meet Mr. Swan. There was a time where we did have no communication between us, not to anybody's fault. I think people had moved on. So we are trying to reestablish some good relations with our neighbors next to us. We are an education entity. We are not in the ballistics expertise. We would like, and we have contacted a ballistics expert who we are willing to bring in to review the plans with Mr. Swan and his team, and just to put our mind at ease so we can ensure that bullets are staying on their property not off of our property, not off of their property into our property. We do have students, not only Monday through Friday, on the Durham Ferry site, but also on the weekends doing field trips, including parents and staff members. It is it is extremely important that the Manteca Sportsman's Club and their customers keep their bullets on their property. I believe we are going to create a good relationship with our partners and our neighbors. We would just like our own expert to come in and put our minds at ease. We believe one more month, we can get our expert in within that month. And we believe one more month of extension to review the plans is not too much to ask for.
So we want to be, if we grant the continuance, I'd like to get a date specific. So have you contacted a ballistic expert to go over the?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and can you give us a date when you will have the report back so the Sportsman Club folks can review it as well?
Yes, so we, as a public entity, we have to go through certain processes. We just can't do a credit card. So we believe within a few days, I would say by Monday, Tuesday, if we can start the process. Wednesday, we can get a PO for the individual. And then shortly after that, we would be able to schedule him to come out. He does live in Arizona. He would then fly out. But as a specific date, I do not have that specific date at this time.
Okay, so you stated a month. So if we decide to grant your continuance, it would, March 19th would be a month, a little more than a month.
Yeah, I believe they said the next meeting is March 5th. I believe.
There's a meeting on the 19th of February and March 5th. So could you have something back by March 5th?
It is my opinion, I believe we can, yes.
Okay. So this has been going on for 4 years, but I think if you're all talking to one another and it's going to make things better, I would say March 5th would be a date that I could, and I'd belong to hear from the rest of the commission if they're willing to accept the continuance. Anybody, comments?
Chair, if I may.
Yes.
I had a question, sir. Was the gun range there before, or was the school there before in existence?
In this instance, I believe the gun range was in existence before.
So when you guys built the school, didn't you guys realize that there's a gun range there?
I'm not sure. I just started within the last year, so I'm not sure the process of that when it was built. I know there was a state park before that, so.
Yes, we were aware that a gun range was there, and we had, I'm
Could you
sorry,
state your-
Jane Chamberlain, San Joaquin County Office of Education. We were aware that there was a gun range there, and we have cohabitated quite well for many years. What changed in 2020 was the type of gun used at the gun range, which then has the ability to come over the levee and onto our campus. And that's what's changed for us. And I just want to clarify, this has not been going on for 4 years. This happened 4 years ago, and we have been waiting until we were given information that corrections were going to be made, which we were just given about 10 days ago. And so we are then responding as a result of that.
Okay, thank you. So just like the chair asked the question, you guys are asking for a month extension, and you still don't have a date, so you're pretty sure that the date will be within the 1 month period if the continuance is issued?
We're asking for a continuance till the March 5th meeting, and we'll make it happen.
Okay, just hypothetically speaking, God forbids if it doesn't happen, will you guys be asking for another continuance?
That's not our plan.
Okay, thank you. Just want to get that on the record.
Commissioner Rhodes?
And I don't think this is about, whether they can use guns or not. I think this is just specific to one gun that was introduced. Because this is a conditional use permit, and the findings are very clear. In other words, if it becomes an issue of safety or anything else, it has to be reviewed. But I'm perhaps in a weird situation because I almost had a child, a granddaughter, that went to Durham Ferry. And when I heard about it, it was, it was quite disturbing, and I was kind of happy that she didn't go there because these bullets have been landing there. The property has been public for years and years and years. So I think that the way I'm looking at it is that I want them to continue as long as they want. I want them to bring their rifle back, but I want it to be safe. And if they're willing to pay for an expert, I think, and they're willing to work with the gun range, I think that the gun range would be happy to, because the other alternative is those bullets never hit anybody. But if they ever did, God forbid, it would be the gun range who would be the one, paying out and taking on the consequences. So I think that for the safety of everybody and the comfort of everybody, I would welcome an expert telling us about this. And I know we have a great sheriff's department, but the more people, talk about it and look at it, the safer it's going to be in the long run.
Okay, I think we have a little rebuttal from the Sportsman Club folks.
I have a
And you
question
have-
too.
Go ahead.
So we have one report from the school, and then are you gonna do a report? Do you need to do a report?
We've already had a ballistics expert evaluate our plans, the materials for the chambers, the deflectors and everything, as well as the sheriff's department has brought out their own sniper teams to check to make sure that there is no trajectory that would be able to leave our property with these deflectors in place. I'd like to answer your question in regards to who was there first. The Manteca Sportsman's Club was founded on property in 1947. We have been there ever since with no instances of any sort. Even this instance we question because we've never been presented with any formal, as far as I know, proof that it came from us. There have been multiple calls that we've made for the sheriff's department over the last 3 years reporting additional gunfire going on off our property at off hours. There is a residence that has its own little makeshift gun range that's less than 300 yards from the educational facility in direct line with them. And then, like I said, we've had our own ballistics expert. He's here if you'd like to hear from him, have any questions for him, as well as the sheriffs have already evaluated.
I don't think we're going to hear from him tonight.
Okay.
We know that what has been recommended by staff, but it is a little unusual to go in such depth when an item's been asked to be pulled. So I think I've heard enough, and if anybody else wants to hear anything else, speak up. If not, I'll entertain a motion to accept the continuance with the stipulation that it will be on the March 5th calendar.
I'll make the motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Call for
Chair.
the vote?
I had a question. Is the motion to deny or to accept the continuance?
Accept.
Okay, thank you.
On this.
Typically, there is, if an item's being pulled, as I understand, there is not any public comment. The item is normally, other than the person who wants to pull it and those who want to continue it. But anybody else from the public, Chair, am I wrong?
That's correct. So the only matter being entertained right now is the continuance of the matter. So if you have a comment regarding the continuance, but other than that, we're not delving into the item itself, because that will be reserved for if the motion passes to March 5th.
Okay.
Do you have a comment on the continuance? No. Okay.
Okay, so then you'll have to wait until March 5th to do yours, and
If it passes.
Right,
If
your
it
comment.
passes, yeah.
when it comes back. Okay, so I will ask for the roll to be, yes, excuse me?
Commissioner Sneha,
No.
Commissioner Rhodes,
Yes.
Commissioner Tudavuki,
Yes.
Commissioner Roostaller,
Yes.
Commissioner Milas.
Yes.
Motion passes 4-1.
So item 2 will be continued to the March 5th agenda. Okay, so that takes us back to the public comment. And so non-contested agenda items, items calendared for non-contested agenda will be approved in one I'm sorry, the public. I got all thrown off because I talked too long. The public's welcome at this time to address the Planning Commission on items of interest to the public that are not listed on the agenda. Comments to the commission are limited to a maximum of 5 minutes. Would anybody like to address the commission on items not on the agenda? Okay, so that'll take us to the action item. So non-contested agenda items, calendar for non-contested agenda will be approved in one motion. We used to call these the consent items, so I'm a little off on my reading, so hopefully the county office
it's
of Ed
called
won't put me in a
non-contested.
remedial reading program after this. So it will be approved in one motion with a separate public hearing unless a member of the planning commission or the audience asks that items be pulled, which we did. I skipped ahead of what I normally do. And so we have one item that is now known as a non-contested item, a conditional use permit for the Confucius Church of Stockton. Do I have a motion to accept this non-contested item? Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Call for the vote?
Commissioner Milas,
Yes.
Commissioner Sangha,
Yes.
Commissioner Rhodes,
Yes.
Commissioner Tudavuki,
Yes.
Commissioner Roostaller.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0.
All right, it takes us to other business.
I was just going to provide an update for future meetings. We
All
don't-
right, that's the director's report.
We don't have anything scheduled for February 19th. March 5th will be the Manteca Sportsman Club that we continue tonight. And then March 19th will be a conditional use permit for a religious assembly on South Nancy Amelia Court in Tracy. I'm sorry, did I say?
You said March 19th.
March 19th, yes.
Okay.
No, yeah, we don't have anything scheduled for the February
Okay, so
meeting.
we're looking at notes for this evening, and it says no items scheduled for the
Yeah, sorry.
typo.
March 19th, or February 19th, nothing. March 5th is the item that was continued tonight, and March 19th is a religious assembly in Tracy. Yes.
Okey doke. Planning commissioners' comments.
All good?
All right, hearing none, I shall adjourn the meeting. Thank you.